What's up, YouTube? Son of Aries. Son of Aries back in another online battle I'll be showing you. This time I'm going to be playing as the vampires. Here I had a line of four grave guard. I have the Claw of Nagash. I like bringing that one. I have vampires. You can just sit it there and it can deal damage to the enemy. Then I have a regular vampire lord. He's way cheaper than, let's say, Manfred, but basically the same stats. Then I have Cryptors to support. And then on the flanks I have two Blood Knight on either side, supported by Cryptors. I did Blood Knights because I know Bretonnia can bring very good cav. Blood Knights can pretty much beat them all, but I wanted to support them with Cryptors to just make sure that they would win that fight. My opponent, he brings a whole bunch of spearmen with shields. Then he brings a couple polearms on the sides. He's taken a defensive geometry, taken archer fire. Now my Claw of Nagash is going to be vulnerable to that, but I do have a plan. Then he has two Grail Guardians. That is very expensive. And then he has Leon Kerr on Beaky. Then he has a Damsel of Heavens and a Paladin right in the center to support his troops. So I made a mistake here. Brought Claw of Nagash kind of too close, but he thankfully never doesn't charge. Well, he charges with his leader, which that was a mistake for me. I take Vampire Lord, but then I take advantage of here. He's trying to get my Claw of Nagash. I pull back my men because I noticed this, and I just park and just start going after King Leon Kerr. He gets out of there, sadly. But oh well. I bring in zombies right in the center, disrupt his fire arrows to stop from shooting at me. I left back this Cryptors right here. That's another mistake I made. I am not the best player, but I do make mistakes. But yeah, and then I was gonna charge into these polearms, but I didn't. I ended up charging with my Cryptors. I know this isn't the fight they should be in. Don't really get a charge right here, but just kind of, want to get these polearms so they don't get my Blood Knights. Able to get a good, well, not exactly a good rear charge, but get a rear charge into these Grail Guardians, Archers, all back right here. So that's a good engagement for me. The Claw of Nagash is just sitting here, pulling off, as you can tell. Like these shields, spearman shields, just aren't doing, they're not doing anything, and their hit points are being pulled down, as you can see right there. That's what I love about the Claw of Nagash. Do this little maneuver, try to get another rear charge out of my Blood Knights. Don't know if it exactly works or not. Again, my Cryptors, they're being kind of beaten down, as you can see right here, but I am doing damage to the polearms. Graveguard doing pretty good, just spearmen at arms. I can see archers are shooting again right there. Graveguard again doing pretty well. Pull out my Cryptors, rear charge with my Blood Knights, or try to get one out. Makes them start to waver, so that's good for me. Getting a Curse of Midnight minus melee and armor, probably from the heavens. Yeah, right there. And I bring another zombie, so I can take down this damsel and the peasant bows right there. Plus they're frightened. Again, his front line, not that much power at all, just spearmen. So not that concerned. Again, Keon Leon Kerr, he's in the middle of this, but he's not taking like any damage. So yeah, these polearms, they retreat. Got them, my blood knights right here, they're fairly healthy. Grail guardians are being taken down. So I had to get the polearms with my lord. Again, I should have popped another zombie on top of these peasant bows to keep them from shooting me in the back. These spearmen are going down. I could have engaged these two. Okay, here we go. Engage these grave guard. Should attack these spearmen. Because then they got a rear charge on me. What's being dropped? I don't know. Cryptors are chasing off. Yeah, Grail Guardians. These Grail Guardians, only 4 left. They might come back. Yeah, see, he's coming back already. But at this point, I've pretty much won the battle. Paladin's still there, but just because of armor losses and being frightened, I win. So, there's that one. We can end the replay, check the stats. So, see my grave guard, they are doing pretty darn well across the board. These cryptors just didn't do. Did I leave them in the back the whole time? That was a mistake by me. Yeah, Cloud Nagesh didn't get that many kills, but again, they just pulled off the hit points of every single unit that was near it. Blood Knight's doing very well here, getting almost 100 kills each. And then King Leonger, he got a ton of kills. But some of that might have been zombies. I was dropping zombies several times. Spearmen, not doing that good. These peasant bows did a little bit of damage, but I kept them pretty... Those were probably mostly zombies because I spawned them in the middle and they probably beat back those zombies a little bit, but kept it so they weren't firing at the Cloud Nagesh, which was good for me. And as you can tell, the Cloud Nagesh, it took that first charge, but then healed himself back up. And again, Grail Guardians, they got a little bit of kills, but I took care of them. Alright. Well, thanks for watching, everyone, and Son of Ares signing off.